All right. Take a look at this. Look at, again, Adini always references that you're brushing teeth right now. A lot of teeth brushers out there. Come on over to your screen. This is our live drone shot right now. This is not a blimp. This is not a, cameraman up on some strings. This is our drone doing its thing in downtown Cleveland. And my goodness, what a beautiful shot of downtown this morning. What you do notice is a little bit more haze. Remember yesterday we had that clear-cut shot with the clear black look in the background. Well, it's a little hazy today because we've got moisture that's coming in. We've got a gusty wind, and yeah, we've got some rain on the way to Northeast Ohio. Not yet, though. Your morning commute looks great. That's the main messaging this morning. It's a little windy, though. Temperatures in the 40s. We've got mainly clear skies. Clouds are starting to increase out of the west, but you notice temperatures are about 5 to 10 degrees warmer than yesterday morning at this time, and the wind is about 5 to 10 miles per hour stronger than yesterday morning. We've had gusts going over 30 at times in spots, not for everybody, but we do have that gusty wind that'll be around for that morning commute. In fact, gusts could go maybe over 40 for a brief time later this morning. It'll be breezy this afternoon, but by and large, the strongest winds are going to be confined to the first half of our day today. And the reason why? All this air is filling in this low pressure. We've had these ups and downs this week with every front that's gone through. This is our third front of the week. And as a result, we're back to what we've had every other day with a warm start and a windy start. And we've got rain with this one. There's even a little thunder back towards northwest Indiana. This rain will traverse northeast Ohio here late this morning through the early afternoon. And then it's out of here. Your Friday evening plans still look great. Clouds will likely linger for a while. It'll be kind of gloomy looking outside, but overall, not too bad. At least we'll dry things out. National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. Here comes the rain. Western counties. Sandusky, Norwalk for you around 10:30 or so. That'll head through the Cleveland area, 11 noon into the 1 o'clock hour, with Akron, Canton getting some good downpours. Could have a rumble of thunder this initial line here as well. And then it pushes out, and it's not going to cool down right away. The cool air lags behind this system, so we're going to stay really mild all the way through the evening. Upper 50s ought to do it again. A little breezy this evening. Then temperatures will come back down tonight. How much rain? Not a lot, but maybe a quarter of an inch, maybe a little over that, depending on where those more organized downpours are. And then we talk our weather impact alerts, which are still out for Monday and Tuesday. We've got our first snow this season on the way. That transition will take place on Sunday. So we'll fast forward to what we have in terms of the high-res modeling. Doesn't go all the way through it, but this will pick it up Sunday morning. Notice we've got rain moving from west to east, and it'll be a soaking rain and a cold rain. We go from 50s to 40s with this frontal boundary that moves through, and it's going to end up getting colder and colder in terms of that rain as we go throughout Sunday. By Sunday evening, we've got a rain-snow mix across much of northeast Ohio. A lot of this will not accumulate until we get well beyond sunset, because remember, ground temps are going to be warm initially, and air temps are still above freezing as well, but could get a little slush around here late Sunday evening into Sunday night. And then by Monday, we're dealing with lake effect bands with some quiet weather outside of that. We could have a tricky morning commute on Monday. So the long ranger forecast will continue that story as we see this front come in with the rain initially Sunday. There's your changeover Sunday evening. And then on Monday, the bulk of the snow with the latest modeling is actually west of us, off of Lake Michigan. We would still get some decent snow out of this. And again, that lake effect would take over Monday into early Tuesday. But the models have backed off a little bit on the snowfall totals around here. Still going to get our first snow this season. Is it blockbuster? No, I'm not expecting that. You can see the latest Euro bringing, maybe 1 to 2 inches outside of the snow belt. And then we're talking maybe 2, 4, up to 6 perhaps. It depends on where these lake effect bands go. Don't let this be your last forecast. Saturday and Sunday will be on it as well, and those will be more accurate as we get better information in. But that's what we're looking at as of now. Union Home Mortgage 10-day forecast. There's your weather impact alerts Monday and Tuesday, and then we'll be fairly cool next week, but still not bad in the 50s by Wednesday. Dave?
All right, Matt, thank you.